How important is it for the front office to send that kind of a signal to your clubhouse?
Yeah, let's start there with the front office, man. I mean, AJ and his staff, my respect level and admiration is off the charts for his dedication for giving us as many opportunities he can to be great with this team. He's done a tremendous job. Let's look back. It's something we're thinking about most recent, but we've got a rise in Dylan Cease before this, and now we're adding some other really big parts to it. With Jason Adams here today, and just phenomenal pitcher and human, and we're going to get Tanner Scott as well. Looks like tomorrow. So those are huge additions to our bullpen. Makes us really strong, shortens the game quite a bit, so great job by the front office and AJ.
Have you talked to those guys yet about what the roles might be? Obviously, Scott hasn't gotten it yet, but what's sort of the game plan in terms of where they might fit in?
Yeah, so talked to Jason the day it happened over in Baltimore. Had a good conversation with him. We actually crossed paths 100 years ago in the Texas League. We're talking about that today, and so I have spoken with him. Spoken to him loosely about roles. This kind of just taking place with Tanner, so I haven't had a chance to talk to Tanner yet. But look forward to doing so. We'll sort out the roles and make sure that everybody's in a good spot. And the good news about a deep bullpen is that people can accommodate a lot of different roles, and that's the strength of a club.
You've been able to use your bullpen so adroitly. How much fun are you going to have now thinking, hey, give me a lead after the fifth and have some fun with that then?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Really good teams have really good bullpens and have a balance of bullpen, and we clearly have that now with adding two guys that are high leverage guys with a lot of success and experience. So very excited.
You still expect to go backwards from the Suarez and all?
I expect to have Robert pitch tonight. Yes.
Martin Perez, what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, literally just found out like you did at 3 o'clock. So I don't, Martin's been in the game a long time. Anytime you can add a guy, had success with guys like that in the past. We added Lester Happ in 21, and talking about a pro, big ground ball guy. Guy's got a chance to eat innings, real professional, so he's a really quality ad for us as well.
Have you heard about Joe today?
Joe has pitched through 2 innings. I don't remember exactly the pitch total, but velocity was good. He recovered well, came out of it feeling good. Did all the things, the PFB and the controlling the running game stuff and comebacker, and so Joe's in a good spot. It sounds like after today, but we'll see how he recovers some more and figure out the next steps.
Do you have an update on Yu Darvish, any conversation, and also Tatís, where he is with baseball activities?
Yeah, I'm going to continue to. Hugh's a private matter, so we're not going to talk about it publicly. And I've reached out to Hugh. He's doing better, but respect to his wishes in this situation, remain to be private. But we're still we love him to death, and he's our Padre families continue to love and support him. And after that, you said Toddy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Toddy saw him today. Looks good. Starting to do. He was able to hit the last 4 or 5 days, consistently and doing his routine and feeling good about that. And starting to ramp up a little bit more with his, load of his lower half, but still hasn't got clearance to ramp up completely. So we're still in a holding pattern and figuring out that sweet spot between when he can start to ramp up and making sure he's able to come back and not be overly compromised.
Sanders' ability to come back and do what he's done after being gone for so long is not normal. Usually he takes guys in 50 plate appearances before they start seeing their timing. Obviously, he hasn't needed that time. How much of that is a reflection of the work that he put in during his downtime? What do you attribute it to?
Sanders a pro. He's got a feel for what he's doing. I thought he took a really partnered with the staff, did a really nice job of taking advantage of the opportunities, even before he started the rehab. Parts of the process. I loved what we did. We brought in some relievers one day to face him, so we get a lot of controlled at bats, which I think was a real benefit to him. I would imagine we'll probably do something similar with Toddy at some point here when he gets cleared. And then he was, went out and got his at bats in the rehab experience, and but he really worked on his swing and what he was doing. So, and again, he's used to playing. So I'm not surprised. It's been nice to have him back for sure.